say my few words really quickly. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Fayetteville Public Library. My name is Rachel Bright, and I'm a librarian here in our Adult Services and Reference Department. Thank you all so much for coming. As always, we have our performance evaluations located in the back of the room, and we would love for you to take a minute to fill one of those out so we can bring you more great programs like the one today. And today we are happy to welcome Mountain Sam Wheelock. He is the grandson of a convicted Tennessee moonshiner, and his contributions can be heard in the Grammy-nominated Tennessee's Mountain Heritage and the Addams Family movie. Georgia Magazine quotes him saying, "The mission is to take the arts to the people." So doing just that, please welcome Mountain Sam Wheelock.
Thank you. Well done. You were very comfortable with that. Thank you, folks, for coming out. We'll be talking quite a bit as we go through this, but let's start out with a tune. I took the historic lyrics from a Kentucky writer named Ada Belcorn. These are probably 120 years old, but put sort of a ska, sort of a reggae vibe with it. So enjoy Sunnyside. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Keep on the sunny side, I said, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Do 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 do. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and sunny side too. Though we meet in the darkness and the strife, the sunny side we also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Do 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 do. Well, the storm and its fury they broke today, crushing hopes we cherish oh so dear. Clouds and storms will in time they'll drift away. The sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, I said, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Do 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 do. Sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Do 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 do. Let us greet with the song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, and let us trust in our Savior always, to keepeth everyone in his care. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. On the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Do 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 do. 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 Do 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 do. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. On the sunny side. Thank you. I believe the air conditioning is messing with my tuning a little bit. Yeah, I do think, as a matter of fact. Oh, you're going to be one of those vocal audiences. I get that. Oh, we're going to have fun. This is my first time playing in Arkansas. This is it's a wonderful time for me. And I hope I can convey that to you. This is 60 years since my first gig. Long time doing this. And this is the last show on a tour which is primarily west of the Mississippi. I've been in places a lot colder than this over the last couple of weeks. So I'm thrilled to do this. We're going to do a couple things as the afternoon progresses. One, if I haven't played your state before, when I play your state, we do a ceremony. It's almost like a religious ceremony that the sticker for the state gets placed on the guitar case. So one of the staff is going to do that a little later on. Arkansas now qualifies as sticker worthy. And we'll be doing a giveaway as the afternoon progresses. Sounds ominous, doesn't it? I want to sort of explain to you what I do, and I don't know if you can intellectualize that or not. I am a hillbilly. Come in. Thank you for joining us. I am a hillbilly from the mountains of eastern Tennessee. Not much different than this place. Looks very, very similar. A couple of friends told me when I mentioned to them that I would be playing Fayetteville, Arkansas. They said, you know, that is a gorgeous place. I absolutely agree, except the problem is it makes me homesick. So back in eastern Tennessee, they're close to North Carolina and Virginia. It is a haven for bluegrass music. And I know a lot of those folks, a lot of folks that are just incredible playing those traditional forms. And it occurred to me as I aged a little bit, you know, if you're lucky, you age, I guess. The options aren't very favorable, are they? And I thought, well, I need to do something for my people, for the performing arts of the Southern Appalachians. And I thought, and this was all in my head. I thought, well, you know what I can do is pay homage to those traditional forms. Bill Monroe. I know a little about Bill Monroe, the father of bluegrass. I know this, that when he started creating bluegrass music, that banjo was an African percussion instrument. Exactly. And I know that a lot of the motifs that folks that play bluegrass and play it well, those are jazz motifs. Monroe got those from the industrialized North. So you see, we all connect. And my goal is to take us down a new path, and that we connect with things that maybe some haven't considered. You'll notice over here to my right. You notice all this equipment. That represents 8, 9, 10 months worth of work, of production, of creating this and creating that. And when I started with music technology, what I wanted to do, and what I hope I've achieved, is to interface organic performance like this with all this gear. In those initial days, I'd buy a synthesizer and it wouldn't work with anything else. It was an independent machine. I'd get a screwdriver and open that bad boy up, get a soldering iron and start making it work with some other stuff. My producer buddy, Joseph Patrick Moore, we're pretty thick. Joseph works in Vegas with Cirque. He called me about a year ago. He said, you know, if you're serious about this, you really want to advance it, you need to do a duet. And I said, well, one, Diane isn't going to have any part of that. Going on the road with a partner? Nah, I don't even know if I want to either. I said, nah, you missed the point, Sam. A duet with artificial intelligence. Now that's hillbilly music, isn't it? So here's my take with a lot of input from Joseph on a classic traditional song called Oh Death with artificial intelligence. We call the woman you're going to hear sing Lucy.
Oh, death.
Oh, death.
Whoa, oh, death.
Won't you spare me over for another year?
What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me?
I am death, none can excel. I open the doors to heaven and hell.
Oh, death.
Oh, death.
Whoa, oh, death.
Won't you spare me over? Spare me over just one more year.
Well, I'll bite on your tongue till you can't talk. I'm tied on your lip till you can't walk.
I'll dim your eyes so you can't see. This very hour comes and goes with me.
Oh, death. Whoa, oh, death.
Won't you spare me over just one more year? You know where I'm going, I won't need any dough. Won't even need a suitcase when it's time to roll. Oh, there's curb appeal in the titillation, but the sin warranty has expired on salvation. Without love, life's just damn cold. It's like a hexagon peg in an octagon hole.
Death, how you trading me? Blinding eyes till I can't see.
No age No wealth, no silver, no gold. Nothing satisfies like your poor soul.
Oh, death.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, death.
Won't you spare me over just one more year? Won't you spare me over just one more year? I said, oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. That's our thoughts toward Odette. Around Mother's Day last year, my buddy Joseph and I thought we'd co-write a tune. He had we call them skeletons, the basic idea. So he sent me some stuff. You know, we do this long distance. Remarkable, isn't it? That you can do music and not even be in the same country as the person you're working with. And Joseph had this outline of a song, this skeleton. I don't think that he had realized that it was about Mother's Day. He said, man, we're going to need a lot of work on this, need some lyrics. And it just all came to me. And I'll tell you why. I love my mother. You know, any hillbilly mom that would give her only child Amy Vanderbilt's book on etiquette for his 16th birthday, hardback. And I'll bet it's in the library. She gave it to me with a bow on it, with an inscription, and it said, read this. I will never open another door as long as you're close by. And she would stand at that car door from that day forward and wait for me to go around and open it. The Amy Vanderbilt book on etiquette, and taught me how to pronounce the word too. Here's how special my mother was. Not unlike other hillbilly girls, she got married while still in high school. Had me in March of her senior year. Now imagine this, in East Tennessee in 1952. Carrying a baby on your hip to school so you finished. I'm pretty impressed by that. But as I matured after I'd lost her, I realized more and more how special she was. Anybody ever come to that realization that, wow, I didn't really Exactly. I didn't really grasp how important this was. I didn't really grasp how special this person was. Well, probably too late I did. So with Joseph's basic idea, I wrote some lyrics, and we call the song Forgive Me, Mother. Remains in an urn of clay, mother's ashes, my boyish ways. Count the regrets, count the tears. Son standing by my side, shovel four hands, one scoop at a time. Smiles outnumber the years. Your love fills my heart. Forgive me, mother, for I have sinned. Oh, to be your son again. I wish I may, I wish I might hear your sweet voice tonight. A family filled in earthen tomb, part of me a familiar womb. I wasn't who I should have been. The sun fades, well, it's done its part. When will the healing start? Forgive me, mother, for I've sinned. Your love heals my heart. Forgive me, mother, for I have sinned. Oh, to be your son again. I wish I may, I wish I might hear your voice tonight. Forgive me, mother, for I have sinned. I wish I could change the end. God help me through this night. I wish I may, but I wish I might. Forgive me, mother, for I have sinned. Oh, to be your son again. Wish I may, I wish I might hear your voice tonight. Forgive me, Mom, I know I've sinned. I wish I could change the end. God help me through this night. I wish I may, I wish you might. God help me through this night. I wish I may, I wish you might. Forgive me, Mother. Thank you. Thank you. Sort of let you know what's going to transpire this afternoon. We're going to do this concert in two sets, so there will be an intermission. I've told you about what's going to go on with the Arkansas sticker. I want to sort of prepare you for that because, see, when we do this, this is such a special ceremony. I feel like we need a priest or something. It needs to be blessed, or it needs to be, but since I'm assuming there's not a priest in here, I'm going to warm you guys up. I think a trumpet fanfare would be appropriate. So can you guys emulate a trumpet fanfare? Well, that's god-awful. Yes, right now. What's a trumpet fanfare sound like to you? There you go. See, that's even worse. And that's what we need. We need to get worse. People are always trying to get better, and I think with our trumpet fanfare, when we get around to this in a few minutes, I think our trumpet fanfare really needs to be terrible. So I want you to strive toward imperfection. Also, before coming here, I had a moment. I'm running very low on merchandise. I had a moment to burn a CD. I'm going to give that away in the next set. That's to get you to stay during the intermission. I'm going to give you the CD, and you cannot get it anywhere, and it has material on it that has not been released, yet I have one right here. Ooh, wow. So I'm going to do a couple more songs before intermission. Tell you what, I'll do a song, then we'll do the fanfare since you guys have your trumpet voices going. Here's an original piece that I composed. It's called Middle of the Night. Yeah. Uh-huh. Is it the middle of the night? I don't know. Or the middle of the day? I just don't know. This hotel, well, it's overcrowded. You know, the parking lot is small. Not many come to visit when there's padding on the wall. I got the knife from 2 ex-wives with 3 ex-criticisms. Tell an imaginary Frank. Frankly, I don't need them. Take another hostage when things get just a little bit tight. Can you see my point? Is it the middle of the night? I don't know. Or the middle of the day? I just don't know. This routine thing, well, it's confusing, as simple as that seems. Days and nights don't matter much when you've lost everything. It's quiet, really quiet, outside my head. But inside it's deafening, with all sides come to dread. Suffering the torment, no treatment inside. Can't see the forest. Is it the middle of the night? I don't know. Or the middle of the day? I just don't know. middle of the night. I don't know. Or the middle of the day. I just don't know. Well, I have to think of her another damn time. If her memory were evicted, I might not lose what's left of my mind. My future is behind me. It instills primordial fears. The object in the mirror, well, it's closer than it appears. Well, the new vacancy, well, it shed just a little bit of light. Can't read between these lines. Is it the middle of the night? I just don't know. Or the middle of the day. I just don't know. The middle of the day. I just don't know. The middle of the night. I just don't know. I just don't know. Or the middle of the night. I don't know. The middle of the day. I just don't know. Is it the middle of the night? I really don't know. Oh, no, I don't know. The middle of the day, the middle of the night, I don't know which one's wrong or which one's right. The middle of the night. Thank you. All right, I think it's time to do the honors. The very prestigious, the adhering of the Arkansas sticker to the guitar case of honor. See the sticker? I put it right there with the handle. There you go. Don't put it on yet. Trumpets. Fanfare. Okay, if you're going to be that bad, do it really loud, okay? Do it again. See, there you go. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yay! Yeah, excellent. You guys, actually, your trumpet thing was pretty cool. Oh, tell you what, I said a moment ago I was going to do two more. I think I'll do two more, another two more. I paid homage to my mom. Seems proper to do it to my grandmother too. Man, I loved her. Not surprisingly, I told you the artificial voice is called Lucy. My grandmother was Lucy. Grandma Lucy, we called her back there in the hills of eastern Tennessee. Anybody happen to know what Church of the Brethren folks are? You do? Exactly right. You're the only person, should have let you put the sticker on the guitar case. I don't like trumpet music. Oh, you're anti-trumpet, I see. And he's exactly right. A very genteel people, and my grandmother's family was assigned the task of migrating from Pennsylvania Dutch country, 5 families, to go to eastern Tennessee and establish a Church of the Brethren. Now, when you start talking Amish and Mennonites, you think they're very conservative. Well, my grandmother's family, they weren't that conservative. They were a little radical because they believed in zippers. So they were progressive. Zippers, but the clothing, and you know, I didn't realize that it was a requirement, but their clothing was very simple. Very practical people. But about as decent as they come. They believe that you take care of your own and that you don't whine and moan, and you try and live a life of decency. Well, since my mom was so young when she got married, had me, my grandparents stepped in to help out. See, they had 4 daughters, and they raised them like sons, made them work. My grandfather he wasn't Church of the Brethren. He was full-blooded Scottish. And there's a character flaw with Scotsmen. He was the son of a miller, and his character flaw was he believed if the sun's out, you better be working. He inspired me to go to college. And that's those beautiful people. You work hard, you try and be decent. You know that every once in a while things will go wrong. You try and make the best of it, and you try and correct your errors if you can. Loved my grandmother Lucy. See, I'd married my high school sweetheart. We went to college together. Some people call it ETSU. I call it Hillbilly University. They need a trumpet section. So you might audition next year. I think you guys could get that gig. Married my high school sweetheart, and Cox Communications had talked to me. They said, you want to come down to Atlanta and compose music, produce commercials for a bunch of properties. The primary job is to do original music for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Did that for several years. Lived in Atlanta. We hadn't been there long, and my high school sweetheart on a Monday morning, funny how you remember those things, isn't it? Threw an appliance across the kitchen floor and told me she wanted a divorce. I didn't see it coming. Am I just that stupid? Yeah, I see you nodding your head, yes. That was on a Monday. And I'd been raised in such a fashion to know that I can't call my grandmother and tell her this on the phone. It is unacceptable, probably punishable by death. So I asked my boss, I said, any chance I can get off around lunch on Fridays? I've got some personal business to attend to back in Tennessee. He said, you know, you got a lot of commercials, a lot of production to get out. I said, I'll work late. I'll work late every night. I'll make it work if that's cool with you. He said, yeah, you can do it. Around lunch, got in a little car and drove the 300 miles back to East Tennessee. Walked in that farmhouse I knew all so well. You know that when you walk in the front door, you can see all the way to the back, except for the kitchen table where my grandmother usually sat. I walked in, unannounced. I'd usually call, and I could see my grandmother. And I approached Grandma Lucy. And I said, you know, Grandma, have you ever thought about locking your doors? She said, Lord, child, I don't think we ever had a key. So I sat down. She knew my heart was heavy. That old Formica table. See, the Church of the Brethren believe if it has some use, you don't discard stuff, you use it. It had been yellow. And the only part that remained yellow was there in the center where the Lazy Susan that her father had made, where it said. The rest of it was brown. And I said, Grandma, I've got some bad news. And she held my hands. And she said, what is on your mind, Sambo? I said, my wife is divorcing me. And she said, fix it. Grandma, I've tried. Can't do it. She just won't. She said two things. And listen to me. And she held my hands as tears, not a sound, tears dripped down those pale white cheeks. I'd broken her heart. The woman that I loved so much, I disappointed her. She said, those two things, Sembo, don't be petty. People get crazy in divorces and they get petty and they do foolish things. That's not you. Okay, Grandma? She said, but there's another one that's maybe even more important, but you're too young. You won't realize yet, but I want you to listen and listen closely. Her lips just trembling. She said, don't give up your dignity. And I sit there quietly trying to absorb it. She said, here's the thing. It only has value to you. No value to anybody else. But if you give it up, you probably will never get it back. And I listened to her. I listened. Years later, she became bedridden. When I'd go visit, I'd take that bottle of Jergens lotion off her nightstand and start rubbing her feet with it. To this day, when I smell Jergens lotion, it reminds me of my grandmother. There toward the end, I said, you know, Grandma, the best advice in life I ever got, I got from you. And she just grinned, sort of giggled, and she said, Lord, child, what would that be? I said, well, you know, you told me not to be petty. I did. And you told me not to give up my dignity. She nodded her head. Anybody got any better advice than that? I've never heard it. So I wrote a tune out of respect for my wise grandmother. It's called Can't Take My Dignity. You took the money, unimportant stuff. Everything just wasn't enough. You took the plates, well, you took the spoons in. Nothing but dignity left in my room. I'm talking dignity. That's all you left for me. Can't take my dignity. Oh no. You lied to me and everyone else. The worst lies, well, you told yourself. You took your half, the valuable stuff, but you left the half that was old and rough. Can't take my dignity. That's all you left for me. Can't take my dignity. Oh no. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So blinded, you know I couldn't see. I loved what I imagined you to be. Wounds from the sword, well, they're so very real, but wounds from betrayal, they never heal. Can't take my dignity. That's all you left for me. Can't take my dignity. Oh no. Can't take my dignity. That's all you left for me. Can't take my dignity. Oh no. Thank you. I want to do one more before we take an intermission. Going to mention a couple of things. There's a merchandise table back here, but the most important thing back there is a piece of paper and a pen. And what I would like for you to do, if you're so inclined, is to print your name, print your email address. We can stay in touch with each other. It is a wonderful way to sort of be contemporary pen pals, if you will. And then on the next set, oh, I forgot this is being streamed. If you're streaming, there's another way. If you're watching this on one of the platforms on the web, it's samwheelockmusic@gmail.com, or just Sam Wheelock Music, and that gets you to the platform, and you can sign up for the email there. And we'll have a giveaway when we get to the when we get into the next set after the intermission. Oh, I can see that expression on your face. You're thinking this guy has been talking hillbilly music for the better part of an hour, and he's about to play some blues. I'm a mind reader. I'm in your head. Well, you're sort of right. Sort of right. You see, we don't acknowledge all the forms of music that helped us get to where we are. See, there was a time shortly after the 1900, that 4 or 5 railroads crossed in Johnson City, and blues men came from as far away from Texas. That's where this song originated. It's a Ma Rainey song. So I'm going to ask you to help sing along on this, called Matchbox Blues. I'm going to sing Come On. You're going to sing Come On. I said, 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 come on, child. Lord, come on. They call Johnson City. They call my hometown Little Chicago. The river, I'm gonna walk to the sea. Now part to the river, I'm gonna walk to the sea. Got them tadpoles and minnows, Lord, they're all over me. I'm sitting here wondering, matchbox hole in my clothes. Sitting here wondering, matchbox hole in my clothes. I ain't got many matches, but I got a far, far way to go. Lord, little mama, who you manager be? Hey, pretty mama, I ask who you manager be. I ask so many questions. I think she might be a match for me. Got a girl across Fayetteville. She crochet all the time. Got a girl across Fayetteville. She crocheted all the time. I told her if you don't quit that crocheting, you're going to lose what's left of your mind. You know I wouldn't mind marry. I just ain't the kind to settle down. I wouldn't mind a marry, but I ain't the kind to settle down. Be like a preacher, ride my mule from town to town. Town mama, that boo-hooing don't make me stay. town mama. That crying, it don't make me stay. The more you boo-hoo, oh, the farther it drives me away. We're going to do that call and response thing again. That part where I sing, come on, and you sing, come on after me. We're going to do that again, except this time, we're going to do it louder. We're going to do it with enthusiasm. We're going to do it with Arkansas spirit. We've got a sticker on the guitar case of honor. So we're going to sing, come on. I'll do that, and then you sing, come on after me. Here we go. I said, come on. Yeah, come on. Lord, come on. Yeah, come on. I said, come on now. Yeah, come on. I said, come on. Lord, come on. They call Johnson City, well, they call it Little Chicago. One more time with the come on. I said, come on. Lord, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. I said, come on now. Whoa, come on. I said, come on. Yeah, come on. They call Johnson City. Oh, they call it Little Chicago. This is going to take us up to intermission. Hope you'll sign the friends list. Thank you. All right, we're back for the second set. Thank you for sticking around. I'll remind you, we're going to have a giveaway. Tell you what, I'm going to play a song and then we'll do the giveaway. There's a little background to this tune. It's an instrumental. I'd mentioned to you that I was a staff composer for Cox, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and my boss came to me one day and he said, we need you to do an original piece for our biggest advertiser. And I said, so legal stuff, same old, same old. And he said, yeah. He said, except the lawyers have already drawn up a non-disclosure agreement you've got to sign. I said, well, why is that? And he said, you can't tell anybody ever that you wrote this piece of music for them. And I said, well, why not? And he said, because we'll have to give your services away to all of our other advertisers. So you never did this. You're going to sign this agreement, if it's cool. And so write a good instrumental for them. So I can't tell you who I wrote this for. Okay, this is audience participation, okay? Oh, you can't? No, I can't. Here's what I can tell you, is every Thanksgiving, they sponsor a parade. Starts with an M, ends with an ACES. Figured it out, didn't you? I knew you guys were all intellectuals. I woke on a stack of freshly cut mountain hay, in that state of semi-consciousness, not still asleep, but not yet quite awake. And my eyes began to slowly open, and I could see in the distance, I could see beautiful mountains encapsulated with what looked like smoke. And I could see ridges, gorgeous and blue. And as my eyes fully opened, I gazed down across a gorgeous mountaintop meadow. So I walked among them, people of all ages laughing, frolicking, dancing. People with strange and unusual mountain names like Fid and Kib and Ceola and Drusilla. And I enjoyed that. But I looked, and approaching me was a beautiful woman with hair dark as night and beautiful blue eyes.
Will you give to me a song, kind sir?
Yeah. I call it the Uncle Daddy Breakdown. I think we ought to do the giveaway of the extremely yet to be very valuable CD that I burned. So, just to know that I'm being factual, the backstory you can see. It's now my left hand, now my right hand. It is amazing. It is a magical CD. As I mentioned previously, I burned a few. So I'm giving this one away, and what is on this is a lot of what you're hearing tonight, 2 or 3 songs that haven't yet been released. So you can see the intrinsic value. Just think, when you pass this along to your grandchildren, you will have made their fortune for them. Just remarkable, just remarkable. But here's how we're going to arrive at this. I have written on the yet to be magical and famous piece of paper a number. That number is somewhere between 1 and 99. It includes 1 and 99. And the person that gets the closest to the number of magic, that gets the closest without going over, wins the crazy valuable CD. Whoa. Yeah, you're thinking to yourself, how did he come up with something that clever? Okay, so the number is between 1 and 99. Who's going to guess first? It includes 1, it includes 99, and all the numbers in between that. It is the closest without going over. You have watched The Price is Right. Yeah. Let's see if the, hypothetical. If the number is 97 and you guess 99, nope, because you've gone over. Yeah, okay. Are the rules clear? Not that many rules. Between 1 and 99.
45.
What?
45.
25.
40. Actually 45.
45.
19.
19. Well, why is this side of the room so active and this side of the room is sitting there? You're sitting there and you're wondering, well, how can I come up with a number? Whoa. 55,
77.
77,
33.
33,
65.
65,
60.
60, 65. Anybody else? Is that everybody that wants to play?
I had hollowed out 32, but that really gives you only one number. But you said
Okay.
33. I'll pick another number. I'll just pick 18.
Okay. I have, just so I wouldn't cheat. And I'm telling you, I'm prone to cheat. When I was a kid and played bars that the mafia owned, I thought, whoa, these guys get by with a lot. So the magic number is, and just so I couldn't cheat, is 88. It's 88 either way you do it. I thought, well, okay. And I think, what was
77?
was what?
77?
77. Did anybody have one closer than that? I don't think so. I think you have won. Yay! Don't let that trumpet fanfare go to waste. Trumpet fanfare.
Thank you very much. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome very much. Well, you will be soon, okay? You're welcome. Thank you. I was thinking about a tune that I think the original title, written by a Kentucky person, as I recall, and I think the original title was Farewell. Maybe it was just Farewell. You're going to know it, probably regained some popularity with the Coen Brothers movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You'll know the lyrics, and these are the correct lyrics historically. But to sort of put a reggae vibe with it, it's called Constant Sorrow. I'm a man of constant sorrow all through my day. I left my home in old Kentucky, where I was raised. For I've been blind, no earthly treasure have I found. For in this world I have no friends to help me now. it's fare thee well. I don't expect to see you again. For I'm bound to ride that Northern Railroad, my last train. Your friends, oh, they'll see I'm just a stranger you'll see no more. Promise, oh, here's one that's true. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. There were empty bottles everywhere, hidden in dark corners, just like his addiction. You know, when the world is addiction, nothing else matters. Oh, the bottom shelf was fine. He wasn't picky. In fact, the shelf was unnecessary, just like a glass. It was all a waste of time and energy when those resources could be applied to getting toasted or whatever the term of your choice. Just not drunk, because he'd flat out tell you to your face, I'm not a drunk. No, I'm not a drunk. Oh, just bury me in some deep valley where I may lay. Oh, when you're dreaming, when you slumber, I'm in the clay. Oh, fare thee well to my country I love so well. For I have troubles in this world no tongue can tell. There's a promise. We can meet on that shore. We can meet on that shore. We can meet on that shore. On that shore. We can meet on that shore. We can meet on the shore. We can meet on that shore. On that shore. Thank you. think we've got time for a couple more. I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world. Oh, there'll be no sickness, no toil, no sorrow in that bright land to which I'll go. I'm going there, yes, to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. Well, I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going. Lord, I'm going over. I know dark clouds will hover around me. I know my way. Yeah, it's rough, it's steep, yet beauteous fields rise just before me, where God's redeemed. The vigils keep. I'm going there, yeah, to see my. She said she would meet me when I come. Oh Lord, I'm just going. I'm going over Jordan. I'm just going. I'm going over home. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get home to that good land, and I want to shout salvation story in concert with the blood-washed hands. I'm going there. Oh yeah, to see my Savior. I'm going there. No more to roam. Yes, I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going. Oh Lord, I'm going over. I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. Thank you. That brings us up to one more. I better wet my whistle. Seems to be a traditional beverage in the region, right? You know, my paternal grandfather was imprisoned for making moonshine. And I'm telling you the truth. They let him serve his time in the Jonesboro in the county jail. People sort of liked him or liked his product. And directly across that little street today is a legal moonshine still where they sell it to tourists. Everything is timing, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to finish with an original piece. I was inspired a couple of years ago. I was hospitalized. And I'm telling you, this is like 4, maybe 5 neurologists kept coming through the rooms, and they'd have these, oh, this is what's wrong with you, Mr. Wheelock. And you know if they call you Mr., it's either an attorney, law enforcement, or a doctor. And they couldn't figure out what was going on. But I'll tell you what, the neurologists were really good at, and I was impressed. They were very good at getting the bills to me quickly. So every hour on the hour for a better part of a week, somebody would come in and they'd poke and prod me. And then a neurologist would come in the next day. This is not working all night. Neurologist would come in and say, Mr. Wheelock, you need rest, you need rest. And then somebody would come in a few minutes later and they'd poke and prod me, they'd wake me up. And I finally asked someone, I said, and that inspired this tune. I asked him, I said, are you just going to wake me up so I can die? It inspired this song. Driving north up I-95. Radio off, will my thoughts survive? Just the ever-present lonely show in my head and on the radio. Don't wake me up just to die. Let me sleep in, if you don't mind. 'Cause I've done more or less. Well, I rot in hell if I used an alias. Sweet and sour sauce I don't understand. You know, it's that basic stuff like the soul of man. Feeling scared, feel like running. I missed the first, but here's a second coming. Don't wake me up just to die. Let me sleep in, if you don't mind. Things I've done more or less. Well, I rot in hell if I used an alias. I feel confused, I feel like running. You know, I see owners huddle while they make back from the storm. I cross the continental divide, both the location and changing sides. Don't wake me up just to die. Let me sleep in, if you don't mind. Things I've done more or less. Well, I rot in hell if I used an alias. Grab a seat. Hey, what you came? The house always wins, or as they've changed. I've got a box of fine wine on the inskirts of town. Desperation, ain't that a familiar sound? Don't wake me up just to die. Let me sleep in, if you don't mind. Things I've done more or less. Well, I rot in hell if I used an alias. Don't wake me up just to die. Let me sleep in, if you don't mind. Things I've done more or less. Well, I rot in hell if I used an alias. I'm going to sing Amazing Grace before I get out of here. No trumpets, okay? Just Amazing Grace. Here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. You can do it louder. I'm going to do another verse. It's the verse with 10,000 years. And I'm going to scoot down the road. We've been here 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. There are no less ways to sing God's praise than when we first begun. They have a great saying in the carnival biz. They never say goodbye. They say, see you on down the road. That's it for me. Make sure you shine up or sign up in the back. Sign up in the back so we can stay in touch and be friends. And I'll see you on down the road. Good evening.